What is shakin', Internet? This is Salts bringing you another League of Legends commentary. For this game, this is a extra special game that will not be in my normal series, but it is me playing as the new champion, Yorick the Gravedigger. Big shout out to my awesome wife for buying me some riot points for Father's Day. As you can see here, I am sporting Yorick in the Pentakill skin, the first skin I've ever played with, or anything like that. First money I've ever had in the game, and it's pretty awesome. I do love this Pentakill skin. It is pretty cool. I think it's pretty fancy. So, happy Father's Day to me. I know that a lot of you probably... I do apologize for the lack of other videos. I am getting them out eventually. Just got a lot of other junk to do. So, yeah. I think this game shows off a little bit. Actually, I don't think I play very well in this game. I'm hoping to get I might be able to get another Yorick game out soon. But this is just a quick little game where I play as Yorick. As you can see, the enemy team also has a Yorick. Vlad, Katarina, Twisted Fate, Gragas on the other one. Gragas has gotten a lot more popular now that DreamHack showed off their skills, like with Shushay. Shushay, big shout out to Shushay. He's the best LoL player in the world, according to a lot of people right now anyway. But, yeah. Just waiting for this loading screen to come up. I will say, let's see. Yorick is supposed to be a tanky DPS. I find that if you build him too tanky, then you don't do any DPS, and people just ignore you, and you're pretty much useless in all team fights and everything. So, hopefully we'll work our way through this lag, and let's get right into it. At the beginning of the game, I pick up Boots of Speed and 3 health potions. I think... sorry for the lag. Bad computer. It happens. I pick up Boots of Speed and healing or health potions, probably because I like that movement speed. You don't really need it immediately, like at the very beginning, but it is nice to... it's just a free thing to build into. I will say getting items together on Yorick is actually really hard as far as I'm concerned. I have not been able to get a good set of items yet. I will say that a couple core items that I build on Yorick is Manamune. Yes, straight up Manamune. I love Manamune because he has such a tiny... His mana pool is 265 at level 1, and it doesn't go up very fast at all. This is a ridiculous lag. I went back up to full resolution for you guys, so hopefully you'll appreciate it. If you want me to switch down to half resolution, I can, but, you know, whatever. So I build Manamune. The first thing I do is I get my boots, and the first time back, I try and finish off the Tear of the Goddess. I'm still kind of experimenting with his abilities. This game I get Omen of Pestilence first. Sometimes you can also get Omen of Famine. Both of these are the ranged abilities, and both of them are okay for last hitting. Omen of Pestilence is a little bit better against enemy champions because you can slow them down. I'll go ahead and cover the abilities real quick. His passive is Unholy Covenant. His basic attacks deal 5% more damage for each summon that is active. Every single ability that Yorick has summons a Revenant, or summons a little ghoul. So, actually I'm just going to focus on myself. Nah, I'll just zoom out here, and there you go. Just watch the action. So, so every single minion that you have, you do 5% more damage. That's up to 20% because you can have 4 minions active if you use all of your abilities in succession. It's just a nice little bonus. And also, your little minions actually deal bonus damage according to your attack damage. They get a % of your attack damage, and they get a % of your health. They gain 30% of your attack damage and 30% of your health. So, that's cool. I will say the reason that you don't care about the health is because all of your minions, they lose 20% of their health every second. So, and that's a percentage. So it doesn't matter how much health they have, because nobody's going to be attacking the minions, and yeah. So Don't worry about building health items on him unless you go tank, and I really think he's pretty useless as a tank, because he just, I don't know. I definitely go more attack on him. You'll see. So I got Omen of Pestilence. Let's see. Let's go through the abilities real quick. Omen of War is his Q. It does straight up damage, and it does bonus physical damage on your next attack. It does reset your attack timer, which is really important to know. Like, once you attack, you use it, and you do a second attack real quick, so it's really, really excellent to last hit. It's pretty cheap. It's only 40 mana. You don't want to spam it at the beginning because you just can't. And, of course, when you hit them, you also summon a ghoul. As long as that ghoul is up, you get bonus movement speed, and... Actually, I think that's all. Yeah, you just get bonus movement speed. Moves 15% faster, yeah, so... that's the fast-moving ghoul, and it makes you move faster as long as it's up. So that's cool. The Omen of Pestilence is his W ability. And there you go, Gragas is dead. I thought I got that kill. Shoot. So, the Omen of Pestilence, because I ignited him. The Omen of Pestilence is a drop-down skill shot. As you can see, it's a little circle. It's an AoE, so you drop down a ghoul real quick. And it's a little minion that counts as a minion for you. And you do magic damage to a small area. And it has a slowing aura, so as long as that ghoul is up, then it'll slow everybody in that area. It's really important to note that you can use this to block skill shots, like I don't know, Blitzcrank's grab. If he was standing over here and shot a rocket out at me, if I had fast enough reflexes, I could use that W to block off his grab. I'm not that good, so I can't really show you that, but it is possible, and I have seen it. So, using that W to block skill shots is excellent. Actually, you can use all of your minions to block skill shots, but that one's a direct target. You can, say, use it right here and block that skill shot. So, you have your move fast ghoul, you have your slow down the enemy's ghoul, then you have your Omen of Famine, which is his E. It does magic damage. It's a single target, so you single target at a range, as you can see here. You just target somebody at a range. You do damage to them, and you heal yourself for 50% of whatever damage is dealt on that initial hit. And as long as that ghoul is up, every time he attacks, you will get some lifesteal. So this is your life-stealing ghoul. I like to think of it that way. Not last hitting very well. I still got to practice on how to last hit. I think Omen of War is definitely your last hit ability, because it does a lot of damage and it resets your attack timer, so it's pretty cool. Let's see. So that covers his three main abilities. You got your move faster, slow down the enemies, and lifesteal. Pretty good at utility, I think. Crowd control, it's just that slow. That's the only crowd control he really has. And I'll go ahead and move on to his ultimate. His ultimate is kind of hard to explain, so let me go ahead and try. His ultimate is Omen of Death. So, you use the ultimate on an allied champion. Once you use the ultimate on an allied champion, it immediately creates a hallucination of them. Kind of like Shaco's hallucination ability. So it immediately creates like a ghost, like a Mordekaiser ult. It creates a ghost of the champion that you select. So you immediately cast it on somebody, and they create a ghost. That ghost deals damage. It deals damage based on the attack damage of the champion that you cast it on. So let's say I cast it on myself, just for example. If I cast it on myself, at level 1, it only does 50, but at level 3, it does 100%. So if I cast it on myself at level 3, max rank, it will do 72 damage right now. So it will have 72 damage, and it will auto-attack, and you can control it like a minion. You can alt-click and do all that good stuff. So that's the first part of the ability. It creates that little ghost. As long as that ghost is up, if the champion that you put it on dies, the ghost will revive them for 10 seconds at most. So here's the deal. When you get revived, you get 100% of your health back. And every second after that, you lose 10% of your health. So after 10 seconds, no matter what, you're going to die. And technically, you die immediately anyway. So it shows that you die. And then, I'm trying to explain it. So it shows that you die. Then, ouch. Then you come back up and you have 10 seconds to do as much damage to the enemy as possible. So I'm going to go B and pick up my Tear of the Goddess now. I really want my Tear so I can start building up my mana pool. So I immediately pick up my Tear of the Goddess. Tear of the Goddess. Am I lagging out? I don't know. I have been having some severe lag problems. I'm hoping it's the server, but I have a feeling that it's more of my internet connection, which I'm going to have to get it fixed. So, as you can see, I picked up my Tear of the Goddess. And I'm going to run back to lane now. I'm thinking about ganking Twisted Fate, but all the lanes are pushed, so I really don't have an option here. And he's owning some face, that's good. So let's see, I'm just looking around. So yeah, that ultimate is really cool because you get a second. Basically, if you cast it on like an attack damage carry like Ashe, you get a second Ashe, just wailing on the enemy for 10 seconds. And as long as if that Ashe dies in that 10 seconds, she can come back to life and, you know, wail on people for 10 seconds or however much until she dies. So it really can change a fight if you place it on the right person. You definitely want to place it on an attack damage carry, not like an AP carry, if you have one, and hopefully you have one. Otherwise, you have a bad team comp. A lot of last hits there. I'm impressed with myself there. See, now I remember what happened in this game. I started going, you know, I don't know where Gragas is, and oh, Gragas went to the mid, so now I'm going, okay, I need to start ganking Gragas, and I need to get people get their abilities. So see, now I'm kind of underfarmed here. There goes Gragas. He ulties on me for no real reason, but that's cool. Waste of an ulti. Makes me feel better. So I'm going to come down here. And Twisted Fate ulties, so he sees me. I don't know what happened there. Oh, he's not going to get away. Oh, nice. I think that's our Annie. That is our Annie. Wow. That Twisted Fate was awful. So I was trying to scare Katarina there, but unfortunately I'm really not doing anything here. I'm like not doing anything. I'm just getting behind in levels. Getting way behind, actually. Underfarmed, all that good stuff. I had a couple good last hits there. But as far as CS goes, I'm really low. One of the lowest. But so yeah, like I said, I get that Tear of the Goddess and I build it into a Manamune. Once I have my Manamune, I start working on other things.